I'm Take.
Hi, I'm Matt.
So Matt, what am I doing?
You're holding your pen and waiting for the ink to seep into the bottom.
What am I doing now?
So you're holding out the pen lid in your palm faced upwards, and then you turned it over and closed your palm. And then you put your other hand on top of your first hand.
Ta-da!
Sorcery!
Exactly. When you speak English, when you talk with your friends, you need to describe situations, what happened last weekend, blah blah blah. But that's the most difficult part for us. So we need to practice that. So we're going to watch some videos and describe what's happening in the videos. First video, let's watch.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
So cute.
You had to use the nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Oh my gosh, is this the first one? I'm already tired. A boy with a piece of donut in his hand come into a room happily. As he walks, he looks back at the room where he was a few seconds ago. So he doesn't notice the dog walking in front of him. He tripped over the dog and fell on the floor. So the donut in his hand left his hand and landed on the floor. The hungry dog immediately notices it and eats the donut. That makes the kid cry and he left the room sadly. Good. Right.
Oh, I like the details. You got a lot of information there.
Yeah, but I still don't know how to use present tense and past tense because I noticed I used a lot of past tense and present tense.
Yeah, when it comes to descriptive writing, I think it's a lot more difficult because there's not a set tense.
Okay.
Right? You can describe something in present tense and you can describe it in past tense and you can describe it in both.
Okay, and was it...
I think grammatically it was fine.
Okay.
The only thing I would change, if anything, is the fact that you repeated floor.
Oh, floor
right?
a lot.
So he tripped over the dog and fell on the floor, so the donut in his hand left his hand and landed on the floor. That's 2 floors, 2 hands in one sentence.
Yeah. I noticed that too.
That's the only sentence I would...
How would you say it then? The donut in his hand flew away.
Flew out and...
Flew out.
Landed on the ground.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Alright, what's yours?
A young toddler strolls into a conservatory, donut in hand, followed by a brown sausage dog. As he continues to strut, he trips over the dog underneath him. Falling to the ground, the donut rolls out of his hand and the dog instinctively turns and consumes it in one gulp. The boy cries out, "My donut!" Picks himself up and leaves, whilst a man's voice can be heard chuckling at the peculiar situation. Hashtag nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Okay, of course.
You put the song in, I've got to use the song.
Yeah. I should have put it. What was the in gulp?
Consumes it in one gulp.
In one gulp.
Gone.
What did you call the room?
Conservatory.
Conservatory.
Yeah.
What's that?
Conservatory is a room attached to the house that is kind of an in-between an indoor and outdoor. So your conservatory is mostly windows and you can open it up. Right, so you can kind of relax in the sun. It's very common in, at least in British households. Many houses have a conservatory. In my own house, we have a conservatory where my mother likes to sit and relax in the sun.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just called it a room.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, let's move on.
Alright, second video. Let's watch.
E tem alguém que tá se incomodando. No paredão tocando. E o coração dele quase parando.
I've seen this clip.
You've seen this clip? Okay.
Yeah.
What's that? Okay. There is a man driving a black car in a parking lot. Surprisingly, it looks like the car's lower body is sinking in the ground. People in the parking lot are trying to film it as the driver tries to park his car.
We used some similar
Really?
description, yeah.
Really?
I also said sinking.
Sinking. Ah, yeah.
I didn't notice, or I didn't mention about the people trying to film it.
I only noticed one person actually, but I
Okay.
guess other people were filming.
Yeah,
My eyes are too
maybe.
bad. Yeah, any grammar mistake?
Into the ground.
Sinking into the ground.
Yeah, otherwise okay. Right. A black Volkswagen Beetle is cruising around an open parking area, headlights beaming and front doors adrift. At first glance, it appears that the bottom half of the car has sunk into the floor. As the car drifts past the camera, the view from inside the driver's side reveals the driver lying flat, can in hand. Evidently, the car has been specially modified without the bottom to give the illusion that it has phased into the ground.
Well descripted.
Yeah. I actually went and re-described.
Oh.
So I had headlights on,
Yeah.
front doors open.
Yeah.
That's too basic. Let's change that. The car passes the camera. I went, nope, drifts past the camera. Okay, good. So I rewrote mine.
I was just busy describing the main part.
I found it difficult because
Yeah.
usually we describe like a story, right? There's something happens.
Okay.
But this, to me, doesn't have a story, right?
No.
He's just driving. There's no end
Yeah.
to that. He's
That's
just
why-
driving.
That's why mine is super short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But good one, I liked it. Right, let's move on.
Let's move on. Next video. Let's watch.
Why would you do that?
Right? Kids.
Kids.
Okay. A man on a board being carried by a boat by holding a rope attached to it is sliding on the surface of the ocean. Next to him, there is a boy on the board. Surprisingly, he tries to jump into the water, but the man catches him and puts him back on the board before he dives into the water. Unfortunately, some of the waves grabs his bathing suit and it slips down, shows his butt a little bit. He pulls his pants back up and the man laughs about the whole situation.
Nice. It's very descriptive.
Yeah. I don't know about the first one.
I think you got more description than I did.
Really?
Yeah. Man on being carried by a rope.
Because
By
we
holding a
didn't
rope
know.
attached to it is sliding on the surface of the ocean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Right?
it was difficult.
It's the bye-bye, right?
Yeah,
By a boat, by holding a rope.
it's not beautiful, I would say.
Yeah.
But it's like,
functional.
okay.
Yeah, it's functional.
I guess it explains what's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
But if we know the name of the sport,
Yeah.
we can just. The man is doing that.
We don't know the
Yeah.
sport.
Okay, any grammar mistake?
Grab.
Grabs.
Some of the waves grab. More than one wave.
grab. Yeah.
Grab his bathing suit. Showing his butt. So showing his butt.
Showing his back.
Alright.
Okay.
A man and boy are surfing on a board, holding onto a rope attached to a boat pulling them. The boy turns and leaps off, but as he plunges into the waves, the man hastily grabs him by the scruff of his life vest and drags him back onto the board. All the while, he manages to grasp the rope with his spare hand, exuding his raw power and dexterity.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
What's that?
Like your balance.
Balance,
If you're dexterous, you can be quite agile and move around.
Oh, I didn't even notice. The only thing I noticed was him laughing.
Yeah.
At the whole situation.
Well, I was more talking about the fact that he was able to keep the balance and hold on to the rope and grab the boy.
That's impressive, actually.
Strong.
Yeah. When he jumps into the water, what did you say?
The boy turns and leaps off, but as he plunges into the waves,
Leaps off.
yeah, the man hastily grabs him by the scruff of his life vest.
That part, hastily.
Hastily,
What's
quickly.
Quickly.
Yep.
Okay. He's a native. Alright.
Next.
Next. Let's watch.
Oh, Jamie! Jamie, no! Oh my, no! Oh my God!
I'm so sorry for him.
It's always the worry, isn't it? Something will go wrong on that day.
Anyway. Alright, my turn. There is a couple standing in the river. The man is about to pop up a question, but the strong tide of water takes his leg and makes him slip. He couldn't balance himself and slides down to the waterfall at the end of the river. The video ends here, so nobody knows if they ever get married.
Oh no.
Hopefully they get married.
Well, I hope they still have the ring.
Yeah, true. Any grammar mistake?
Just pop the question.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's pop the question.
Yeah, pop the question.
Right, I have drawn the events. So, as you can see, we have the woman is here, and the man is sliding down. And then you've got the cameraman shouting out, "No, Jamie!" Right.
Okay.
A young couple dressed in a white dress and a grey suit respectively are situated in some rapid water at the top of a waterfall. The water ripples at their feet as the man begins to propose. The woman holds up her hands in shock and the man bends down on one knee. Unfortunately, at that moment he slips, sliding down the rock face. He tries to catch himself, but the smooth surface gives him nothing to hold on to. The woman squeals and reaches out for him, much too late, and the cameraman can be heard crying out, "No, Jamie!" The cameraman continues to protest as Jamie plunges into the water below, carried by the torrent.
Sorry, can you not compare our descriptions? How did you describe the place?
Situated in some rapid water at the top of a waterfall.
Top of the waterfall, I
Yeah.
see. Squirrel? What is that?
Squeal. The woman squeals.
Ah, yeah. So
Yeah.
screams.
We often say pigs squeal.
Pig squeal.
Yeah,
like-
pigs
like- And torrent?
Torrent, yeah. So torrent is like the strong water. So carried by the torrent of the water.
Carried by the
Yeah.
I see. Okay, how did you describe?
Yeah, please let us know. Please write down your comments. We'd love to see them.
And please like and subscribe.
We will see you in the next video.
Bye.
See you.